Hi, I'm Calvin. I'm going to teach you how to negotiate salaries with your remote talent candidates. Now, I've placed talent to Fortune 500 agencies, Frank Pons, Mr. Beast's producer, and seven-figure marketing teams. And this is how I negotiate the salaries with my remote talent so that you can also copy my method. Why should you copy my method? Because A, you want to get the best deal possible, as low as salary as possible, while also still getting those A players that you need to scale your marketing agency or marketing team's operations. So this will work with any remote talent from Philippines, Asia, Pakistan, you name it. These three strategies are all very, very applicable to wherever your talent is. So let's dive right into it. So to start with, the first thing that you want to do is research. Number one is research. So what you want to do is research the average salary of a certain role in a certain country. Role, country, right? So for example, let's say you want to hire a video editor. So if you want to hire a video editor, you got to research one, where do you want to hire the video editor from? And two, what is the average national salary for that specific role in that specific country? So for example, let's say you want to hire from the Philippines. What you want to do is search on Glassdoor.com, which is the most accurate data for salaries because this is straight from workers in that country and also matched by data the company has. From there, you would want to see what the national average salary is. So for example, let's say video editors in Philippines. And then what tends to happen in these countries, right? Each region would have a different national or average salary. So next, what you've got to research is, if you're hiring for the Philippines, most of them can already speak English. But if you're hiring for places like Indonesia, for example, there are certain cities that are better at English than other cities, right? So I'll give you an example from Indonesia. From Indonesia, it's Jakarta and it's Surabaya. Then what you want to research are two things, right? The first one is the national average salary. The second one is the average salary for that specific city, for that specific role. So let's say Manila. Then what you want to do, your target salary or the compensation that you need to budget for the remote talent needs to be 20 or 40% above the average, right? So if you take the national average and the region average, right? So Jakarta, Surabaya, or only Manila. So you'll get two numbers. Pick whichever numbers is the highest, because sometimes a region could have a higher number of average salary compared to like the national average. And then you want to bump it up from 20% to 40% above the highest number. Then what you will do, for example, if the highest number is, let's say $1,000, then your budget, right, needs to be either 1,200 up until 1,400. And then you need to put this in your job post. What this will do is you will attract really, really highly qualified candidates while beating the competition of local companies and other US companies that are looking to penny pinch, right? You want to get the best of the best applying to your company, and the $200 difference could make all the difference. So that's how you first find out what is the base that you want to pay. Remember that these numbers are just on top of my head. The numbers can change all the time, so please do your research at Glassdoor.com. That's number one. Number two, what you want to do is, there's a trick in negotiating salaries within interviews. So you know how you only put a range here? If you want to get the lowest range, right, or even something lower than that, there's a trick on negotiating salaries in interviews. What you want to do is ask them, or the remote talent, what their expected salary is. From my experience interviewing dozens or maybe even hundreds at this point of remote talent, most of them will actually quote a salary lower than you were willing to give. So this way, you can either A, just give them the expected salary, or if they quote you exactly to the budget, you can say, okay, I'm going to give you my expected salary, or you can get something lower than the salary that you put here, which is very, very possible. So during interviews, just ask what their expected salary is. Now, number three is incorporating bonuses. So this is one of the key tricks I use to save on fixed costs. So what you do You can write 1,200 to 1,400, but you can have the base pay at 1,000. And then the rest of the 200 and 400 are performance-based bonuses. So they can only be unlocked if the remote talent completes certain milestones within the month. So it's a monthly bonus. This way you can save on fixed costs and you can make sure they're motivated enough to achieve those bonuses to actually get the number that you advertise. So this is how you save on fixed costs while also at the same time motivating your employees to do work consistently, improve every month as well. So this is the 3 ways on how to negotiate salary, save on fixed costs, and actually get those A players that you need to scale your marketing agency operations. These are the secrets that I've used to place talent, use talent in my video editing agency, and generate over $500,000 in revenue. So incorporate these, and I promise you that you will have remote talent that are A players and you can still save money on staffing costs. Now, for this third point, I actually have a video covering how to make a creative bonus system like this so that you can actually give your editors bonuses on the videos that they create and then the performance of their videos. So if you're interested in that, please feel free to watch this video here, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below what other content you want to see from me. That's all for today. Thank you.